What's going on, guys? Let's talk about this topic today, toxic masculinity. So before we get into it, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video, right? I heard a few years back, right, with these terms being used, right? Toxic masculinity, right? This term dates back all the way to when I was in high school, right? I'm 24 right now. Back when I was in high school, right, I was hearing this term, right? And so I want to take you through like the psychology of like what you feel whenever you're a young, influenced adolescent, right? Because it's very hard to be an independent thinker. You can sense something's off, right? But you're still a victim to your circumstance, right? You don't have full control over your situation. You're still under your parents. You're still in school, whatever that is, right? So you hear these terms, toxic masculinity, right? And you're like, okay, is it toxic to fight? Like, is it toxic to say something that you disagree with, right? And so as a young kid, you keep hearing this stuff over and over and over and over again, right? And so you're like, damn, like, it's like they beat the man out of you, right? It's like a slave owner beating a slave, right, from running away, right? But it's not physical. It's all emotional shaming. It's all mental, right? So you keep hearing this repetitious message over and over again, right? You hear it in school. Then out of school, you hear it in church. Then out of church, you hear it. You got all these contradicting things, right? Because you go to church and you go to school and you go play football, which is a violent sport. You're like, okay, as a young kid, I'm hearing three different messages at the same time. I'm hearing being pacifist. I'm hearing being aggressive. I'm hearing being violent. Like, it's all different types of stuff, right? And so as a kid, or as an adolescent, you're really confused, right? But looking back on it now, I can see what they're talking about with toxic masculinity, right? See, when women or whoever it is, right? Majority of the time it's a woman, a liberal woman, whatever the hell it is, right? What they're talking about when they say toxic masculinity, right? They're talking to the simps. They're talking to the weak guys, right? That they don't respect, right? Because if you look at actual toxic masculinity, right? Maybe a criminal or somebody that does drugs, something like that. These women, if you go through their history, they probably had sex with, they probably talked to, dated. One of these guys at a point in their life, right? And at not one point, they tell that guy toxic masculinity, right? So toxic masculinity isn't really about it talking about the toxic man. It's about shaming language, right? That's all that shit is about. They're going to say that shit to the simps because they know the simps are going to buckle under it. Meanwhile, the actual toxic masculine dude, they gonna obey what the hell he say. They gonna do whatever he say, and be full support of it, right? So when they say toxic masculinity and all these stupid jargon catchphrases that make men look bad and make men look like we're like demonic and fucking horrible as the worst people on earth, right? They're not talking about actual masculinity. They're just shaming the weak men into submitting to them, right? That's all that shit is. That hypocritical ass statement, right? And then once they beat you down, right? They get you under that power, they leave you, right? They beat that stuff out of you, and now they see you as a weak guy, then they leave you and for the actual toxic masculine guy, right? That's all that shit is about, right? So I want to just come in and break this down for you guys, because maybe you guys were confused about this. Maybe you guys were thinking the exact same things that I'm thinking about, right? Because it's easy to get caught up. It's easy to get confused. It's easy to get deceived, right? And when you're dealing with women, it's always double talk, triple talk, right? They're hypocritical. Some shit they mean, a lot of the shit they don't mean. It's a whole bunch of moving parts about it, right? And so if you don't catch on to this shit, you're gonna be in a fucking loop of just chaos, right? You're gonna fucking make your head hurt, right? So this is why it's very crucial that you guys you develop the skill of not listening to what people say, but listening with your eyes, right? My mentor used to always say that all the time. He's like, listen with your eyes, Miles. Meaning that you may hear words, but until they put actions to those words, their words don't mean a damn thing, right? So I want to come in and drop this quick video for you guys. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. And we're out, man. Have a good one. Have a good day. Have a good week. Stay focused on what you got to focus on. Be successful. We out.